Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you
I am riding the Tour de Lincoln. Local, 40 miles, should be a piece of cake.
Famous last words. Good luck. All right, we're here for the start of
Hello?
what? Tour de Lincoln.
Tour de Lincoln. It's nice that this ride is so close to our houses. We don't have to get up that early to ride.
And we have Joanne.
Oh, you're still recording.
Blow your nose. That's what you're supposed
How are
to do
you?
on camera.
I'm good. We're ready to go. It's a little brisk, so I got the coat on to start. And
I see you got your earmuffs on. Token earmuffs.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, jeez.
We're on Ridge Road. Pretty much towards the plateau now. Chris went ahead to try to get a personal record. But it's a great day. Sun's coming out. Starting to warm up. All right, here we are, model 37 or so. 37. Yeah. Feeling good. We got all the major climbs out of the way, and now we're heading back to Lincoln. Woo! I'm trying not to fall. There's a lot of bumps. There's Chris, I think. As you can see, it's a nice undulating type road. There might be a few little bumps along the way back home, but
We've only seen 2 crashes.
yeah, only 2 crashes, and one of them could have been avoided. But more on that later. But so far, I love this ride. It's a lot of the kind of climbing that I'm used to, where food is unbelievable at the rest stops. Everything you could want. And more. Talk to you later.
Here they come after their metric century. How was it?
We took a wrong turn, though, so we added a few miles.
Oh, no.
Hey.
I've been waiting hours.
Oh, get out of here.
Well, we made it back. I didn't film a lot on this run because it just wasn't easy, because there was a lot of turns and sprints and climbs, and anyway, and I just didn't film a lot. But we're back now. Joanne beat us back because she did the shorter course. We did the metric plus some, and we had a really good. I really liked this course, and the food was great along the way.
I like the horse a lot. It's so pretty. Lots of animals.
Yeah.
Lots of farmland. Lots of water.
Lots of water. And there was a couple accidents we saw along the way.
A couple?
One of them, I was pre-riding the race a couple days ago, and I got, there was a bump that I didn't see, and almost came over the handlebars. So I called the race ride organizers last night, and I told them about it. And sure enough, I came to that same spot, and there was somebody on the ground with a broken arm and collarbone, perhaps. So, oh well. See you later. And this is the finish of the ride.
I stopped once to check a map because it was like right before the rest stop, and I didn't see it.
How you doing?
Good. How are you? Thank you.
He's famous.
Old guys who get fat in winter.
He's just making sure he didn't cut his wrist.
Yeah.
Liability.
Yeah, mine was tight.
Hey, wow, nice setup.
Yeah, it's a good
good.
setup.
Yeah, this
I've been
is good.
smelling it for an hour waiting for myself.
You're having eaten yet.
Oh no.
Don't worry, we'll save you a bite.
Would you?
Ooh, you going hot dog at 65? You know you can do it. You should have signed up for
Well, because it had all that big stuff. I know I could do back to grade. I know I could do ridge, but not necessarily on the same day.
You can do it.
Well, and then Dad freaked me out about Bald Hill. I'm like,
No?
I got to try a few of those individually.
Yeah.
Wonder if anybody's still riding.
Oh, we're done with our ride. We had a nice meal. I had the hot dog. Chris had the hot dog, and Joanne had the chicken. So very good, very well run tour here. And so I think we're going to put this on the books for next year.
All right.
So here's the route of the Tour de Lincoln, the profile, if you will. This is the first climb. As you can see, overall there's 1 climb, 2 climbs, 3 climbs, 4 major climbs. So the first one here is the run from Lincoln up Weiss Road into Auburn. And nothing, too steep, but just relentless uphill, will just soften up your legs a little bit. And then the first real climb is when you get to Ridge Road. Ridge Road is a couple miles, and when you think you're at the top, you can see the top here. There's a bunch of like false flats, and then continuations of the climb until you have a run on down, and then the next climb is Bald Hill, and Bald Hill is rather steep, and it flattens out as you cross over Weiss Road and continues on up to Crater Hill. And then you go Weiss Road the other way, so you have a nice downhill run until you hit the big climb of the tour, which is Baxter Grade. And that last big bump here is Baxter Grade. So that's a couple miles of pretty good switchbacks back and forth. And then the fun part of the ride is the roller coaster downhill, several miles, or at least over a mile and a half of nice steep downhill with a very, very good road, no bumps. And then it's basically flat on into Lincoln. The problem is, that's what I thought, but then they have these little surprises in here. So you're fighting the wind and going strong and using up your legs, and then they have a couple of bumps in here that don't look like much on the profile, but end up being a little bit of a challenge that late, and that's like 40 some odd miles into the ride. So anyway, a very enjoyable profile, and one that I think a lot of people will like. A little bit different than having the very long, steep climbs. You'll have shorter and somewhat steep climbs, but several of them. So a very good ride. I plan on doing it again. Thanks.